Hi guys, just wanted to share with you today a picture that God has laid on my heart. A picture of a river, and it's a river that's flowing slowly towards a waterfall, and all of us are going with the flow on this river. It's not that sounds so tragic and so defeatist in many senses, but it's the reality of life, isn't it? That we life is a journey that has an end. It has a beginning and it has an end for us. And this river, along the way, there are rocks that we want to cling to. There are things in our life that we want to hold on to, that give us hope, that give us a future. And there's this big rock sitting in the middle, and there's loads of people clinging to this rock. And I really believe that rock's like secularism and the ways of the world, the culture that we're currently living in, that's causing us to try and explore how we can exist without God, independently. It's a very humanist kind of picture of what our world could look like. And for many years in the UK, we've been holding on to this secularist rock in the middle of the river, on the flow. And the picture actually is that God really laid on my heart is, as we hold on to that rock in this time now, we you've got this mob mentality that, as we hold on, as we see something shake, as we see something move with this rock, there's a little bit of fear, but someone or people on the rock say, no, it's okay. The rock's holding firm. It's going to be all right. But there's a shift in momentum. You see, I think with coronavirus, the rock has become unsettled from the ground beneath it, and is starting to lift. It's starting to move and shift, and there's a real force of opinion that this secularist rock is not the comfort and the source of hope that we really wanted. And so as we look forward to our future, we find people, including ourselves, because I believe we're kind of clinging sometimes one hand on the secularist rock and one hand on the rock of God. But we're finding in our world that this security is not worth holding on to. It's not actually going to keep us. And the rock will shift, and eventually that rock will roll down the waterfall. And so there's another rock that we need to hold fast to. There's a rock which doesn't shift, which doesn't move. And not only that, this rock is a place where we can settle. We don't even need to cling to it. We can build our house on this rock. That's what Jesus' parable is of that image of us building a house on the rock. And actually, John 14, 1-4, this whole picture of actually God preparing a place for us in heaven, a place for us to dwell. This rock isn't a rock which just lasts for our lifetime. This rock is a secure place that we can build, or that God is building a mansion for us on, that we can remain in and we can last with. And so I encourage you to let go of the rock of secularism, the rock that eventually is going to shift from the sand underneath it and roll down that waterfall, and hold fast to the rock of God, the true hope that does not shift, that does not move, and that you can be confident not only in for your future in this life, but in the one to come. So my prayer for you this day is that you would hold fast as we approach the waterfall, that you would hold fast to the rock of Jesus Christ in your life.